Good afternoon, hello, I'm Daniel, this is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel, and today is another day of triathlon training. Not currently training at the minute, and Daniel, why are you dressed slightly smarter than you would normally be? Well, I should have been in our London office today for day job work. Unfortunately, probably because of this, my first train was delayed, and then looking ahead to, so I had to get 2 trains to London. The second one was cancelled, and then the next one after that wouldn't have got me in until like lunchtime, and for an all-day meeting, that is not ideal. So unfortunately now I'm that annoying person. There's a couple of us, to be fair, who are dialing into a predominantly in-person meeting, but such is life. So my main job today is, so I'm told by Liz, keep an eye on the snow and the chicken coop roof, and if it starts settling on the roof, I've got to go out with a brush and bash it off, she says. So I will be bashing it off if the snow settles. I don't think it's going to. I think it's slightly above freezing and it's just sort of melting and being very wet everywhere. So I'm just going to keep my eye on it though. Training wise, I mean, I hadn't planned to do any training today because of course I was going to be out all day. So I think I'll probably just do a spin on the bike this evening and just, you know, make the most of having more time on a day where I didn't think I was going to. I do have my root canal tomorrow, which I think now is going to be root canal and a crown, which firstly makes it loads more expensive, but secondly, it's definitely going to be a couple of trips, and I don't fully know if they're going to do a crown or not because there's only a little bit of tooth left. It might be an extraction, which I didn't really want, to be honest, because I'm running out of teeth, so I could do with keeping the ones that I've got. So we'll see how that goes, and it's on my mind. That's the reason for mentioning it. I'm already thinking about the injection, I'm already thinking about the procedure, and I'm not a fan, but I'll just get through it because I know people have bigger challenges in life, but I do particularly struggle with needles and dentists and so on. Anyway, I've had lunch. I'm going to crack on work, and I'll see you this eve for a little spin on the bike, I think.
I'm sneezing.
If you chew it,
spray.
you'll be choking.
Just eat slowly, darling.
Right, Liz is home, Liz is home, Liz is home. Liz, I'm afraid I've got something to apologise for.
What?
But you just got to remember that I'm so sorry. So sorry, okay?
I'll decide in a minute.
Be careful on that kitchen floor is all I'm saying.
What have you got fat all over it?
I had lunch, I had fried egg on toast, and then for some reason the handle was sticking out. I turned around and the whole pan just went onto the floor.
Why didn't you get the mop out and clean it?
I haven't mopped it, I've anti-bac wiped it loads.
With a cloth or with throwaway tissue?
Throwaway tissue.
Good.
And it's still a bit...
I can still see legs there.
And it's still a bit slippy.
I
tried.
The mop out.
The important thing is I tried really hard, isn't it? Yeah? You ready for bed now? Come on, night. What night's this? Night 2. I'm going to bed. No, night 3. Going to bed early.
Yeah, well, last night we didn't go.
I know we didn't.
You were out late.
Swimming, I know. But tonight we're going to.
And we were laughing at Liam Ruth.
Oh yeah, I've not even started that video yet either, as well.
No, it was great. We weren't laughing.
Right. Anyway, I need to get the bike.
I don't think that is real. Tongs.
Okay then, evening ride time, and I've been dragged into the freezing cold garage by Liz. I have left the fan heater on in here for about 45 minutes before we come in here. It's actually okay, isn't it now? It's only cost us 20 quid.
Yeah, it's okay.
Liz, just talk us through your cycling outfit.
I've got cycling clothes on under, but I'm freezing, so I've come out like this.
Excellent. That works really well. And Liz, you know, you and I are so alike, aren't
Why?
we? Because we've just had a conversation in the kitchen.
Oh, this is not too repeating.
It is. Liz just said, oh, I might do an FTP test in a few weeks. Because, remember, back when I was fit, I had an FTP of well over 200 watts. I was like, I'm sure you did one of those like 201 or 202, 203 actually.
No, what happened was, I did an FTP, it was 203.
Yeah.
Then I improved loads and never did another FTP.
Never did a test though.
And then it dropped loads again. I really wish I had done another test in that time though. So it dropped loads again and I got unfit again. And it went down to like 197, and that's what it's on at the minute. And unfortunately it's not even 197 at the minute, so I need to do another test to get it accurate.
Sometimes you don't know you've peaked until it's gone.
So now I peaked at well over 200 watts. Lost it all. Gone.
What was it now, about 1?
God no. I'm trying to think what it is actually.
It doesn't matter, does it?
No.
It only matters if you're doing sessions, which you're not.
Yeah, well,
really.
I used to do sessions,
Yeah,
that's why it
it is.
didn't matter.
Yeah, that's when I coached you.
Did you?
No. Do what you want, like you normally do.
I know.
Anyway.
Right, I'm just figuring out how to change my FTP anyway, so I'm going to lower it.
There's no point if you just did it right. You didn't change anything.
It affects. I always look at like.
Oh, the colour of the graph. Fair enough. Yeah.
No, I don't look at the colour of the graph. I look at like how many watts per kilo you put out and all that, and it'll be inaccurate.
That's a different thing you're changing. You're putting one number down and one number up there, aren't you?
What? Well, I've changed my weight.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's what
I've changed my weight heavier as well. Yeah.
Have you guessed it, or have you actually weighed in?
Guessed it. I'm not getting on the scales.
That's what changes watts per kilo. The FTP won't change watts per kilo.
Right, well, the power output will change that. Yeah, and I want to know how much power output I'm putting.
Yeah, but changing
it won't
FTP...
be right on Strava, etc.
Oh, your zones won't be right on Strava. It's not going to change your power output. The number you're doing is the number that you're doing. Oh my god, you see, right, imagine this, but imagine Liz has got a Di2 bike for the first time ever, and she's trying to change the front mech, and we have to have a conversation like this, out on the road, like every time you ride for the first 6 months. This is what happens.
That was about 7 years ago.
Yeah, I know, but it's the same sort of vibe. I feel like I'm going back to it. I feel like it's when I used to work at Argos many years ago, and somebody would come in and wanted something, and I'd have to talk some old dear into buying a phone with big buttons. That's basically what you need. You need an FTP adjuster with big buttons.
Okay.
Yes, you can use my new desk. Not a problem. This has been really long, actually. I need to get on the bike.
Yeah, we're off on the bike before you. That means I'm getting off before you. Wee.
Okay, ride done and dusted. I'll leave the stats on screen. I really enjoyed that. It was pleasant. I felt good. Come on. 1.5 hours, just a zone 2 spin. Normalised 230 watts though, so pressing on towards the sort of like upper quartile of zone 2. I think my top end zone 2 is around 250, 260-ish, who knows. And burnt 1,189 calories, which is important to me. That is good, and it's good that I feel good having done so. My average heart rate was 118 beats a minute, so just give me some confidence now that even though I'm not doing loads of training and I'm not doing loads of intensity, my like base fitness is there. I don't know as if it's actually getting any better, but it is there, and it's there enough. In the next few weeks, I'm gonna pick up the gas, have a bit of a plan, and do some more proper structured training. But what I've been doing in the last few weeks has enabled me to be consistent and do some sustainable training. Dentist tomorrow, I've already talked about that. Physio Friday to try and get my hamstring sorted. It is feeling a lot better. It's always the case, isn't it, when you book in somewhere, but I'm getting the odd random twinge, so I'm not like going, oh yeah, it's fixed. It was only a week ago that I tried another run and it wasn't good, so I know that there's probably still some issue there. I'm gonna go get it looked at and see how I get on from there. And that is about it. I mean, I'm not really holding out much hope for tomorrow, to be honest. I'm gonna try and get a little spin in first thing in the morning. My dentist is like mid-morning, and I'm not expecting to do anything after that. I'm that bad with them and with like the needle situation that I don't think I'll be in a like feeling well enough to do anything later on that day. And depending what happens, it might not be sensible anyway. So. Ready for an easy day. Look forward to it. Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Oh, and Liz did 45 minutes. I'm really proud of her. Well done, Liz.